Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So our friends at Gaahleri sent over this Ambition Series airbrush set. This is a kit that's been out for a little bit. This comes with the Seren Air compressor and airbrush. This is an all-in-one kit. So it's a nice starter kit for somebody that's looking to get into airbrushing without breaking the bank. In the box you get the air compressor, the Seren Air GTS 06, and the Classic Series CS36 airbrush. So I think that's kind of cool. You get everything all in one package. I've not yet opened this, so we're going to open this together and see what you get in the box when you purchase one, and we'll kind of go from there. So we'll open it up, we'll test it out and see how this thing works and kind of go from there. So let's see what we got here. Okay, lid's coming off. Here we go. So very nice packaging as usual. So we got our quick start guide, and we got our compressor here with an airbrush. Very cool. So let's take this out, check this out. So this is pretty cool here, guys. So this is your little mini air compressor. Get this out of the plastic here quick. They give you little suction cups, and to tell you what, it sticks very well to the table, so that is very awesome. So you know the thing will be nice and quiet when it's running, just because of that. And like I say, on the end here, they give you to where you can run two airbrushes. So before we get any further, let's open up some paperwork and see how we run this thing and kind of go from there. So they give you a quick start guide. Move that guy for a second. Like I say, it's my first time looking through this and opening this up, so I'm kind of going along with it with you for the first time. So you basically get your technical parameter to what you get in the box, basically what the output of that compressor is. So it gives you 7 adjustment levels. So airflow, between work and airflow, so you got auto stop and start, so it goes up to 27 psi. So it ranges from 15 to 27 psi. Operating noise is 35 decibels, so that's pretty good. Maximum pressure is 39 psi, so the little guy can throw out some pressure. So pressure adjustment has 7 adjustment levels, so we're going to try that out here. So you get an adapter, and then for our airbrush, they give you a dual action gravity feed with a 0.38 millimeter needle and a 1/4 ounce cup size. You get a 6-foot piece of hose to go along with it, and it's a real quick, easy setup here. Looking in here, they give you little airbrush holders. So in the package, you get these nice holders, so you can set along here. You can clip them in, and you can put your airbrush in there. There's 2 holders in the box. So moving along, we got our hose. So let's see here. We got our adapter. Pull that out. Here's where the holders were. We have a airbrush cup. Very nice. And we have our airbrush itself. Nice little unit. It's pretty slick looking. And I'm assuming under here is probably a hose. There we go. So we're going to leave the other holder in the box for right now. And we'll get this guy out. See what we got here. This is a nice little hose. Kind of the fabric style. Pretty simple setup here. So if you guys are looking to get into airbrushing, like say you don't want to spend a ton of money on it, but just something to get you going, this is a nice setup because you get everything all in one kit. So we're just going to thread this in here quick. We're just going to try it out here quick and see what we got. We'll just go along with the instructions as we go. Thread that in here. And let's get it plugged in. So we're moving to this side of the bench because that's as far as the cord will reach for where I have my plug. So a really nice little airbrush comes with the kit. Back that off there. Have our lock nut, kind of a typical setup here. Same as this, so how far you want to pull that needle back. I like mine a little further up. Not so far back, that's just me. Okay, throw that guy back on. Like I say, this is their basic airbrush. So yeah, that works out pretty nice. So we'll do a little operation here. So that holder works really good. So we have our connecting power. We got that going. We got that. So buttons and indicator lights. So we have a red light in the center that indicates that it's off. Maximum pressure. So basically it's giving you your different settings. Commonly used for spraying decal is 15 psi. Spraying scenarios is commonly used for 19, and primer metallic spraying colors is 23 to 27. So that's how they have it there. We add some paint, and they tell you kind of your adjustment for how to use the airbrush itself, some kind of your spray patterns they like to see, and they give you a little quick tutorial on how to clean the airbrush back up, to give you just a quick cleaning and disassemble. And then they give you, this is nice, they give you the deep clean if you want to go a little further. It gives you kind of what to do if you run into some major issues or you want to go a little better. And then they give you kind of some do's and don'ts on reassembling it in the order they want you to go at. So other than that, the instructions go on to different languages. So like I say, this is the American version, they call it. So this is sold obviously worldwide, as you can see the language in some of the other spots here. Looking at the compressor, move these out of the way. We have multiple settings here. So you have maximum pressure, pressure increase, minimum pressure, and decrease, and then the center button. So you turn that on, you have that right there. So right now that says we're at 21 psi. So it's just an on-off type compressor. And let's decrease the pressure down to 15. So you can see that barely turning on. That's pretty accurate. So we'll go up 1. So as we go, it gets more aggressive sounding. That's 19. So basically they're just running the compressor at lower voltage increment to control your regulation. You can hear that motor getting a little faster. It's at 23 psi. There's 25. You hear it's a little faster, and 27. She's gonna start just a roaring. There we go. That sounds pretty good there. So it's nice. It's just an instant air. So that's a pretty slick system. Then you got off in the center. Then you can go to maximum pressure if you just want to right off the get-go, or you can go to minimum pressure. So we'll hit the maximum again here, and we'll back her off just a little bit. So to me, I'm probably around more of a 19-20 psi guy. That's more my range of spray. So you know, the golden question is always, how does this thing spray? How nice does this thing paint? So we're gonna find out. So we'll put a little paint in here. Just kind of checking this out a little bit more. Really nice little airbrush for just their basic airbrush. I believe this is the basic series they have, and obviously you could use this compressor with anything to go around with. Like I said, it's not too bad. It's pretty quiet, and it's just an on-demand compressor. So we'll mix up some paint real quick, and we'll try this out, and we'll see how this works out for us. Alright guys, so we're going to give it a little trial here. Run a little bit of thinner through the airbrush, see how it sprays. Compressor keeps up nicely. So right now I have this set at 21 psi. So we got a little natural gray mixed up. See how that sprays. And we're working on our DeLorean, so we're going to paint some of the interior parts with it. This is an enamel paint. Wow. So the bottom of the door panel is just a little spot here, that's all. Nice light control on that airbrush also. So we're not painting the whole thing, just a little bit. Man, that is nice. So there we have it, guys. That painted out really, really nice. I'm very impressed with that. Alright guys, so I was curious. I took this cap off, hooked up another airbrush, so I got 2 airbrushes hooked up to it. I had to see how it does. So we got a Mobius 3.0 or 0.3 here, and then the one that comes with it. So we can see that's running. That's running. So let's see how they run together. It keeps pretty good continuous pressure. That's at 25 psi. So let's take her up to 27. Increased pressure. Still running 2 compressor airbrushes off it. If you're just that back and forth continuous, I don't think you'd really be that far off. So there you have it. It will run 2 airbrushes. I had to try it just because I was curious, so now you know. So there you have it, guys. If you're looking for that introductory airbrush combo kit, even if you're just getting into the hobby, you're just starting into it, this is perfect. I mean, for the price point, man, you really can't go wrong. And you just want to have one hooked up, you know, for this, or one hooked up for that. You know, a lot of us airbrushers have multiple airbrushes tied in. For me, I have quick connects, but this you don't need it because you can just go with that, because I have these on mine. So it's just because I don't have a dual outlet like this does. But I was just curious if it would actually run two airbrushes at one time, and it will. It will run them, no problem. So just to let you know, if you do want to have a friend over and say, hey, let's have an airbrush party, there you go. You can run them both at the same time. Is it recommended? I really don't know, I guess. I didn't look into it that far, but it looks like it is something that's doable. I like it. I think this sprays really well. You know, if you take this and upgrade it to something like this Mobius or a Swallowtail or something like that, man, you'd have a great combo, because this is a great little compressor. I'm pretty impressed with it. So there you have it, guys. That's my little take on this little Gaahleri Ambition Series Airbrush and Compressor Kit. I think it's kind of a cool setup, especially for you beginners out there. Or even the guys that's been airbrushing for a while and just want a nice little, this make a great little portable setup too. If you're just on the go or want to take it somewhere, it's nice and quiet, easy to use. Once again, guys, thanks for checking out the channel, and go check out Gaahleri.com and check out one of these airbrushes. And like I say, you get that extra 10% off using KREG'S Corner at checkout. So we can put our airbrushes in here. Got a dual setup going. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Can't go wrong with that. So you can go dual setup. Works great. So go check out Gaahleri.com and get yourself one of these. For you beginners out there, I think this is a must. It's a great starter, and or a great finisher. I mean, I could easily use using this quite a bit. So we'll definitely probably put it to use. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.